I'm gonna give you guys a tour of BlueBay. It is now early in the morning. It is, well, not early, it's 7:15. I'll show you guys going in from the lobby. Buenos días. Todo bien, gracias. So this is the entrance to the lobby. So usually when you're dropped off at the airport. Very nice place. It is early right now. It's also low season. So you've got the check-in desk to your left. This is basically like a place where everybody hangs out. I'll give you guys a little tour here. Black and white bar. Come and get some drinks here, obviously. You could purchase some Top Shop drinks if you want here. You have a boutique to the right. So, just in here. Now they have the buffet here. They also have specialty restaurants that you do reserve for. So these two guest services desks are where you go and reserve your spots. Now the weather here has been very sunny. We've been here for 2 weeks, but the last couple of days have been a little bit rainy. It is the beginning of hurricane season here, so it is normal to have a bit of rain. So here are the two main pools. So the smaller pool on the right is the one where they have the activities usually, well, not all, but like volleyball usually over here. The main pool you see straight ahead is where a lot of the entertainment team does their stuff, games, stuff like that is all in there. Obviously you have a pool bar. And over here now we're going to go into the buffet area. The food here is fantastic. The reason why we come here is for the food and the service. Exceptional food here, service. Now, most resorts have the typical foods, kind of like, the Americanized stuff, the pizzas and hot dogs and this and chips and nachos, whatever. What we like about BlueBay is that the food is very typical. It's Dominican food. They have different themes, different days, but the food here is exceptional. Now here on this board is where you take a look to see what the shows are, what the schedule is for the day. So let's take a look at the restaurant right now. We're probably going to bump into Alvin over here. Buenos días. And here is Alvin right there.
Mi hermano,
Alvin.
mi compañero de aquí.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, mi hermano, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, bien. Se está en un tour aquí antes que nos vayamos hoy.
Ahí.
Alvin is the guy you have to come and see if you guys are here. Nicest, sweetest guy, man. And he's still got good food, so you've got here a couple of stuff. Now here is the pasta station. They're not doing obviously any pasta right now. Let me just show you guys. This is what they have for breakfast. Now, very typical breakfast in the Dominican Republic is mango, which they don't have mango today, but they have actually the plátano frito and plátano maduro, which Katie likes. Just to give you an idea here of what they have this morning. Looks really, really good. Here, and the station here, the omelet station. Buenos días.
Buenos días, señor. ¿Cómo le va?
Muy bien, gracias. Todo bien. Estoy haciendo un video aquí como un tour. The chef behind me, very proud. We always check that everything is top notch. Really, they do a lot to take care of that. Everything is served perfectly well. Quality of the food here is very, very good. Again, it changes, varies from day to day. But just to give you guys an idea here, this is really, really nice here. The service is exceptional here. When you guys come here, you can ask for what they call in Spanish partido, which is like a shake. And they do that with fresh fruit, usually papaya, mangoes, bananas, pineapple. Now here's where they have their soups in the morning. And they have, some little pastries, breads, a little toaster. This here, again, food here is exceptional. You can never go wrong with food here. All right. So let's move out of the buffet now, the restaurant area. Let's show you guys around a little bit more. All right. Oh, by the way, very, very important to know here. Katie and I are in love with the machines here. See right over there. Now, if you like coffee, Dominican coffee is exceptional. if you like coffee, you're gonna love Dominican coffee. Now, Katie is a coffee drinker, so she can appreciate Dominican coffee, and it's really, really good. For myself, I'm not a coffee drinker, but the one thing that I do drink over here that I will make like every chance I can is their cafe con leche, which translates into coffee with milk, and the one that's from the machine specifically, which is really, really, really good. And then we discovered this time the caramel cafe con leche, or caramel cappuccino, which is exceptional. So this is their theater area right here. Now this is where they will do, let's say, the different shows at night. Sometimes they do it by the pool, but they do some shows, some contests, stuff like that. They do it over here. Now, of course, don't expect, this hotel to be like pristine, brand new, and everything's great. You will see, a couple little cracks here and there, places where it needs a little bit of paint. That's okay. It's no big deal. But I mean, the important thing for us is the service and the food. Buenos días. Now, one thing that we like, oh, by the way, just to point out, right over there we've got the mini golf. So Katie and I don't do this, but I mean, it's there if you want to. So the pool here again, just to show you guys, what's nice here is that they have a lot of these beds that you can see here to my left. So now I'll show you guys the rooms. Yeah, and then I'll show you more closely the machine that I love so much here, the ones with like cafe con leche. I mean, you have other options in there as well, but the cafe con leche is pretty good. Actually, it's excellent. All right, so let's go towards where the rooms are now. Now, for the rooms, you have obviously different types. Ones are right by the pool. You have ones that are kind of like little houses, cabins on their own. Well, not on their own, groups of 4. I'll show you guys that. So, a couple of rooms right here, as you can see. Again, a lot more of these beds. And you can see on the beach, they have a lot of them as well, which is pretty nice. So, what we like about this resort, another thing, is that everything is close by. It's a very small resort, so anywhere you have to go, it's a 2-minute walk tops, and that's it. So if you want to go back to your room to grab some stuff, you can just go get, your things. It won't take you too long. So the room where we are is to the right. Now I'm going to go straight ahead. This is the path to go towards the beach. See, where we were staying when we came 2 years ago was in one of these places right here. Now our room is more to the right. Still, again, it's close to a small pool, which is what I'll show you on the way back. That blue little cabin is where you do the towel exchanges. You also have their boutique shop right there. Alright, so this is the path to go now to the beach. Now, this is also one of Katie's favorite hangouts. I'll show you guys why. Because she always comes here every single day, multiple times a day, to say hello and to feed the puppies. So, you can see them now just over there. They're, doing their morning grooming here routine. As soon as Kitty comes here, she does her voice. She goes like, "Hey boys," or something like that. And they know her voice by now. They'll all come like, waddling over to her, ready for their bread. She always takes bread from the buffet. To the right over here is their office where they will promote their Circle 1 service. Circle 1 is good if it's kind of like it is a timeshare. So if you guys want to do a timeshare and you want to fly back quite often, you could. BlueBay does have locations in different countries. So again, if you're a frequent traveler and you want to do stay within the same resort, this is a good option for you. All right, we're now approaching 2 other specialty restaurants, the beach buffet area as well. And Katie's duckies here, and I have to say hi to them just for her sake and to show you guys. If these guys are a little bit chunky, it's Katie's fault. All the bread she feeds them. You can see them just over there. I'm not going to get too close to scare them away. You can see them just over there. So usually we walk in the area behind the restaurant where the security guy is right now. And everybody knows Katie by now, so when they see her, they've actually now dubbed her the owner of the ducks. First she was the lady of the ducks, then the queen of the ducks, now she's the owner of the ducks. So when they see her, they will bring bread for her to give to them. I'm not gonna get too close, I'll show you guys, but they will freak out a bit. But those are Katie's friends right there. Okay, that's enough. I don't want to scare them, guys. Alright. So the beach area, I'm not gonna go too much in there because I don't want to get sand in my shoes. We're traveling back today. Been here for 2 weeks. Alright. Buenos días.
Hola, buenos días.
So as you can see, the beach area here, a lot of these beds again, the little canopy areas. That's what's nice about this resort. If you look at the resorts to the left and to the right, I think we're the only ones that have these beds, and there's lots of them, so you always have a choice. Now, again, I'm going to repeat, we're here now. Man, I always have a hard time even knowing what date it is. Katie makes fun of me. We're in July, so this is low season for them. So obviously the resort right now is at like maybe 10% capacity, and it is also 7:25 in the morning. But even at the busiest point of the day, I'd say this is like 10% full, if anything. If you come between November and March, that's when the resort is more full. But there is always going to be choices of either seats, chairs, or beds, so it's pretty good. Now, let's go explore. So here you got on the left, one of the restaurants. At night, it is a specialty restaurant. And during the daytime, during the daytime, it is a kind of like a lunch snack place for burgers, hot dogs, some other stuff over here too. Obviously, if you guys come here, I just explained to you, the most typical Dominican food that you have to try is what they call arroz con habichuela, which is rice and beans. Now that is their biggest, most common food to eat, but they do it very well. Anything to do with meats, they do really well. We have a little beach bar right here, and we're going to do a nice little caramel cappuccino, because I love that machine. Hopefully it's stocked up right here, so let's see what we want to do. I don't think it's stocked up with coffee because I didn't see any dark come out of there. So there may not be any coffee in the machine this morning. That's one thing though, is people love these machines. So they do get emptied out pretty quickly. I don't think they've done their maintenance this morning to fill them up. So they don't know that one's empty. Alright. So while this cools down a bit, I mean it smells fantastic. But I didn't see, I saw the caramel and I saw the milk come out. I don't think I saw a bit of the coffee in there, the cappuccino part, but listen, it's still gonna be good. Alright, I'll try the other machine by the room. Why not? Okay, let's go back towards the room. This area over here, by the way, is where they do their yoga. Now, one of the staff here, or a couple of the staff here that really stand out a lot. We saw Elvin at the breakfast place. There's also Antonio, he's an older gentleman. If you guys see him, he is the sweetest guy as well, but today's his day off. They get 1 day off a week. But Eldon and Antonio, these guys are amazing. They see you in the morning with a big, big smile. They already know what it is that you like to eat, so they'll bring it to your table with its batido, lechosa, or mango, or banana, or your coffee, or whatever. Excellent, excellent service. All right. Now I'm going to go back and show you guys the last pool, which is a small pool. It's like a quiet area. And that's where Katie and I have been hanging out mostly during our second week here. It's perfect if you just want to relax and chill a bit. For us, we always bring our cribbage. We bring cards, so we play either Uno or Crib, which we like to play. So that is a very nice pool for that. Obviously, there's a coffee machine there, which we like, and some snacks and little desserts if you want to as well. So let's head back over there now.
Hola, buenos
Hola,
días.
buenos días. Alright, see, our room is right over there. And here is the quite cool area. And again, like I said before, lots of these little canopy beds. They're everywhere, so it's fantastic. We've got a gym just over here. There's somebody in there right now, so I'm not gonna poke in there, but for exercises, I mean, they've got a couple of dumbbells, they have a bench and a treadmill machine. I think there might be an elliptical in there, but yeah, it's sufficient for you to have a bit of a workout. You also have your spa area that's over here. You can get massages. Now again, my friend over here, coffee machine, and obviously these are empty right now over here for the sweets and drinks, but not another little bar over here, so you can see the lights to show you what there is, what there isn't. So obviously it hasn't been refilled for the morning yet, but I'm gonna go come back. I'm still gonna finish this. It's not there is some stuff missing on this one, but it's kind of like a bit of a warm milk with caramel flavor. I think the cappuccino part is what's missing over here. All right, so the room I'm gonna show you guys later, because right now Katie's in the room. She's still either sleeping or just waking up. But yeah, this is just a quick tour. I mean, there might be some other areas I've missed over here of the resort, but maybe at the end of the video I'll see if I'll post a couple of aerial shots or pictures that I've done from before. But again, excellent resort. It's a 4-star in Puerto Plata. Now the beach, don't expect like, you know, Cuba beaches, stuff like that. It's not known for the beach. The water could be a bit rough at times. There could be seaweed here and there. I mean, if you're not here just for the beach, then you will love this place. If all you want is beach, then I would say maybe go to Cuba. The thing with Cuba is that it's very hard to find a resort there with good food, you know, that's maintained well. But Cuba's known for the beaches. But here, Puerto Plata, this resort specifically, BlueBay, is fantastic for. I'm gonna grab make a seat here. It is fantastic. There we go. It's fantastic for the service, the food. When you guys go here for the food, I was saying the arroz con habichuela is like very typical here, so it's really, really good. The mango in the morning, which is plantain mashed up. Anyways, there's a lot of stuff. Don't miss out the Dominican nights on Saturdays. That's where they have even more typical Dominican food. But overall, this resort is exceptional. Exceptional service, exceptional food. It is still pretty clean. It's great. Like I said, you might find a tile or two missing in the pool, but that's what Dominican standards are. The beach, like I said, expect a bit of seaweed, but apart from that, everything is excellent here. So, wish you guys an awesome day. If you do come to BlueBay, comment below. Let me know, put pictures, post, but definitely a resort worth checking out.